If you need more support and connection, I invite you to check out faithfullygrowing.com/offerings. There you'll learn about the Faithfully Growing community and find one-on-one and group coaching offerings that may give you some of the support that you need. On another note, one of my primary values is to make IFS available to everyone. And so if you have the capacity to donate, you can make a tax-deductible donation at faithfullygrowing.com/donate. Additionally, I have a couple one-on-one coaching slots available in my practice. So if you'd like to explore one-on-one coaching, you can book a free consultation at faithfullygrowing.com. Welcome to another episode of IFS Meditations and Insights, a podcast exploring personal growth through the lens of internal family systems. I'm Tim Fortescue, your guide on this journey, an IFS trained practitioner dedicated to nurturing spiritual wholeness and healing. In this compassionate space, we delve into self-discovery, uncovering inner wisdom. When we embrace all parts of ourselves with love, we can better receive divine love and extend it to others. My hope is that what I discuss here will illuminate your path, bringing you inner peace and a deeper connection to the sacred. Together, we'll learn how IFS gently transforms our relationship with ourselves and the world. So settle in, open up your heart and mind, and let's dive into another episode. Well, today I'm going to lead you in a simple meditation to check in with your parts. And so just notice what parts may be activated right now, or what trailheads or conversations you've had that may have caused some parts to come forward. And let's begin the meditation and check in. Just go ahead and settle in to where you are and just take a bit to pause and let your system know that if parts or aspects of you need more time, I encourage you to pause this recording as often as you need to. Just as you settle in, sometimes it's good to keep both feet on the floor. You can close your eyes if you'd like, or just simply let your gaze rest softly in front of you. Just take a couple deep breaths with me and breathe in. And hold at the top and then breathe out. Let's do that one more time together. In. And hold. And out. And hold that. Then you can let your breathing return to normal if you like, and just continue to breathe at your own pace and notice your internal world and those parts that are coming up, maybe in reference to a trailhead or a situation, or maybe in reference to just what's happening right now. But notice your parts, those thoughts, feelings, actions, impulses, beliefs, many other things. But if it's coming up in your mind, it's likely a part. So just notice that and welcome the parts in for just a bit. Some parts may be close, some may want to keep their distance, some more trustful than others. And That's okay. Just let them know we just want to be curious here, to allow these parts to see us and us to see them, maybe from a new or different perspective. Check in one final time and just see if someone else may want to be seen. Just let those parts come forward. And then just imagine these parts gathered around you, or whatever works best for your system. Just let them know that you see them. And let those that want to be aware that they're in a circle with other parts to notice that. Then on the next out breath, just see if your parts could give you just a little more spaciousness. It's in that space that we can have a relationship with them. They can have a relationship with us. And then as you're breathing on the next in-breath, just breathe in some compassion, some curiosity. Maybe breathe out some courage, sense of wanting to connect, be calm. Just let your parts know that as we ask for space, we're not trying to breathe them away, but they're tethered to us. And we have the space to have more relationship and see how they're responding to that. Then check in and see if there's one part that may need your attention or want your attention the most right now. And notice and acknowledge that part. And let that part know we'll be with it in a bit. But before we do that, check in with your other parts in that circle, if that's where they are, and see how they're responding to us giving a little attention to this part that you're noticing the most right now. And if there's some hesitation or concern about that with your other parts, let them know that this doesn't have to be the last time. Today, we're going to check in with this part if they'll give us some space, and they may be surprised what they learn. And it may even answer some of their questions. But if it doesn't, they can have a chance too, and just reassure them that you're not going to forget about them. And if there's a part that just can't step back, maybe that part needs your attention or wants your attention more right now. And see if the first part that stepped forward may be able to soften back and know that it can have a chance to. And when it seems right, ask the part that you're noticing the most right now if it'd like to step forward just a bit. Let it know that it has your attention. Then check in with yourself. And how do you sense that this part is most present right now, in or around your body? And then just sense into where you notice that. Maybe it's a sensation in the chest, the belly, the head. And just notice the sensation where you know that this part is most present. And then check in and see how you feel toward the part that you can see in front of you that is wanting some attention right now. And if it's anything other than some of those C words, like courage, calmness, creativity, it's likely another part. Maybe it's a part that has stepped in, that was already here. Maybe it's a new part. And just see if that part or parts could soften back and give us some space and remind them that they're valued and they can have a chance to have a voice too. And if they're able to soften back, turn your attention back to the part you're noticing the most. And sense in to where you're noticing the part. See how you're feeling toward it now. See if you can send it just a bit of curiosity, or maybe it's a lot. And see if your part can take it in. How is it for this part to be seen? And would it be okay if you spend some time with it? And if there's resistance, we can't make the part do anything, but we just like to get to know it and let it get to know us, knowing that it may have been a while. There may be a lot of distrust. But if it feels right, I'm going to leave you alone with this part for just a minute. And we're not going to go deep here, but I just want you to ask and allow the part to ask you a question if it would like. And preface it with, I'm here. What do you need from me? What do you want? Why did you show up today? I know you bring gifts. Tell me about them, if you'd like. And then pause. Then allow that part to speak. Let them know that they're free to ask you questions. And it's just the beginning of maybe a longer relationship because they can have more time too. So just spend a minute with this part. Does it have a job? Why is it working so hard if it is? And let it know that we're about to wrap up for now, but you can come back and let it know when you may do that. Let's just see before we step back and check in with our other parts, see if there's anything else from this part that was most present today. And thank that part for its courage, for as much or as little as it's shared, and then just say goodbye for now. And as that part steps back, just look around that circle or look around at where your parts are. And maybe the parts that may be more at a distance, see if they're leaning in a little more now. Or maybe they've disengaged more. Maybe they're more distrustful. And just let them know that that's all okay. They're important here. But thank all your parts just for their courage and stepping back and witnessing, specifically those that may have struggled a little bit. And remind them that they can have a chance to, and maybe let them know when, and reassure them that you're not going to forget about them. You need them. They all bring gifts that make you whole. And then when it feels right, you can bring your attention back to the present moment where you are. You can open your eyes if they were closed. And you can continue about life. But thanks so much for your courage in joining me for this meditation.